Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Hard to have nice, easy listening to jazz with such awful news coming out. If you're just watching GME, aren't watching the markets, haven't been in the stock market for a while, you maybe are wondering. Or you're probably thinking, oh, the hedgies got us at 1:10 p.m. today. They short attacked us. So clear things up, the whole market dumped then. There's S&P 500, which tracks the top 500 basically companies, and you can see at the exact same time it took a huge dump right along the same time of here. So we were expecting the market to crash while GME squeezes. Yeah, maybe this is part of it. Maybe hedgies knew that Biden was going to be talking new capital gains tax, is going to crash the market, and the only thing green and soaring will be GME. But so far to me, it just looks like news, and this is coming down with it. No squeeze as of yet, but yeah. So basically, the capital gains tax he proposed, it would basically be doubling the capital gains tax if you make over $1 million. And with how inflation's been going and how it's increasing in its velocity, $1 million is becoming less and less of a thing. That's not as much money as it was a year ago. It's 30% less, actually. And 5 years ago, maybe 50% less. Probably not, but it's basically $1 million is not as much as it used to be. That's one thing he's proposing. And so places like California, New York, they already have high tax rates. It would put their tax rate at almost 60%. Just under 60%, which is crazy. And then also another proposal was to change the short-term and long-term capital gains tax, whatever it's called. So basically the reason why in the stock market you want to buy and hold it for at least a year was for your taxes, because come tax season, if you held an asset for over a year, your tax rate's much lower. It's like half that as if you bought a stock and sold it in the same year for a gain. So it's basically turning all of us into degenerate day trading gamblers, because if there's no benefit to hold for over a year, the market is just going to get volatile, and it's just going to be bouncing back and forth and get super choppy like this all the time, because people are going to be in and out, in and out, in and out, if there's no difference. So yeah, basically hiking up the short term or hiking up the long-term capital gains tax so it matches the short term. These are all just proposals at this point, but yeah, definitely freaked out the market. And this is as an attack from basically Biden's administration on the stock market. So it's gonna be bad, depending on how it goes through. And also, you think about people that have pension funds, 401ks, or whatever's taxed, but it's in a long term. They're thinking, when I pull it out, I pay this much. Potentially, this would double what they'd have to pay in taxes. And if they've been sitting on it for many years and they built up a nice bit, that could be devastating to retirement, to whatever. So yeah, this is not good news if you're in the stock market, and also if you consider even housing. So you get capital gains tax and you sell a house. Basically any money that you make, capital gains tax basically is money that you make with your money. It's gains on your capital. So that's smart money. If you have money and you can have your money make money for you, that's smart money. That's big money. This is just going to turn people into it just motivates everyone to be a labor worker, and and then work for the government, because they'll feed you stimulus, and then you work for them and you pay them huge taxes, and that's socialism. We won't go into it anymore. I just want to show you some tweets here. Long-term capital raised 39%, short-term capital gains the same. No reason not to scalp trades like a degenerate. No benefit for holding. Got the weekends out of the public talks for months now. It's nothing new. It's going to be a very short-lived pullback before new all-time highs. Could be. There was also a rumor about crypto, about taxing crypto even more. It was just a rumor. I think it's debunked, but something like that might happen with how high Bitcoin, Doge, all these things are going crazy. The rumor is like it's 80%, or tax 80%, but I don't think that was true. But you could see, I mean, with all this stimulus and just printing of money, they're going to have to tax, and Yeah, and they just see where the money goes and they want to take from there and give back to the government to redistribute the wealth some more. And that's when you get everybody the same. Nobody progresses more because we're all capped on how much we can progress in society, how much we can give to society. Yeah. Anyways, that's kind of what tanked the market today, and this is just the beginning. Bitcoin holders, 43%. Yeah, part of the issue. So if you think about this on Bitcoin, Tesla made whatever billions of dollars on their Bitcoin, Doge, whatever they're in. That's going to change their tax rate tremendously. So yeah, I mean, you're seeing the whole market sold off. Like it wasn't. I basically pulled out of all my long positions for now. My short-term long positions. Anything that I had that was options that were expiring soon, or shares that weren't up and I want to get out of. So I had the put credit spread on Corsair I got out of. Tesla credit spread I got out of. Both those were up. And I'll just show you. So I don't know, what is this? Oh, I opened up a put credit spread on GME earlier today. So we'll see. I might have to roll that over if GME doesn't come up by 155. Here's the Tesla I closed, the Corsair I closed, and then I opened up a lot of bearish and volatility plays. Let's see. Basically, yeah, right when that news hit, I just started buying SPY puts. I got some for 4 days from now. These are up 61%. We'll see. If this doesn't carry through and it kind of bounces back and we'll have to wait on actually going through and passing, then, you know, things could be normal for a bit. But yeah, I just wanted exposure for this. And then I got, there's a call credit spread on SPY for 8 days from now. This one's a 400 strike on SPY, and this is for 412. Those are SPY, and then I got UVXY calls. This one's 8 days out. This one's for 57 days. Just kind of scaling in for now. Typically there's a big reaction from news, and then it's kind of an overreaction. It'll come back a little bit, but then the kind of the long-term news grind will affect it. So yeah, we'll see what happens with these. Then TLT is a 20-year treasury bond. I got calls on this. I don't think there's capital gains on bonds, so that should drive the bond. They'll be moving out and moving into bonds. So as far as GME goes and squeeze, I don't think it changes anything. It's probably, if we were in a very bull market and there was a GME squeeze, I think it would be beneficial because everything would be going up, maybe going up with it. So this is better probably for the hedge funds if we're kind of in a bear market and there's a lot of uncertainty and things are red, things are selling off for the squeeze, because it probably won't get to it just won't get to as high of highs. But not to say it's not going to get to 10 million or whatever you guys are thinking it's going to get to. Just to say you want to go with momentum in the stock market. So if the momentum's going down, you want to find stocks that are going down faster. If it's going up, and find stocks that are outpacing, basically outpacing the market always. But that being said, it also could be like everything's red and GME is up 100%, 200%, up 1,000%. You know, it could be this one beam of green light in a sea of red rising from the depths. Today it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless we get it in the last 15 minutes here. Yeah, again, I've got these put credit spreads. So it's got to close above that. I actually might just roll this over even tomorrow if it doesn't work out. So it'll give me more exposure. It'll be more risk, but I think it'll be all right. And I've got these calls I've got saved, ready to go once this thing starts going. But so far, I'm glad I've got some more bearish plays in my account. When you've got all bullish plays, you don't have any exposure to the downside or any sort of hedge. So I've got some hedge now. Pulled out a long plays, made some money today on TCAT on this account. Oh, our GME shares are here now too. Look at that, 37. So this account's now up to 8,400. And let me show you today with TCAT. I saw it running up. TCAT's got a crazy Let's see what it is now. Got a crazy borrow fee. Come down some. Look at this. Holy smokes. The borrow fee is over 200%, basically to borrow shares to short. And there's hardly any shares to short today. So I was looking at this, and I'd already known about this. I was kind of just waiting for TCAT to go. Let's see, today's orders, filled orders. So I sold out a clove. I kind of just want to get out of long positions because I think we're going to probably be turning down now for a bit. But I mean, like I said, it could bounce, and then once things start to come through, because he could executive order this thing and just expedite it and get it done really fast, and then it would really send the market down. I think he's proposing it. He's probably seeing how the market's going to react. The market hasn't really reacted to anything that Biden's done so far. And this is kind of the first thing. So you kind of see, in a sense, this is giving the market kind of some power, because if he's seeing that, okay, the market doesn't like this, you know, the market can sway policy. So depending on what happens here, we'll see if it gets approved or passed or what happens. But this is the beginning. And so yeah, I bought TCAT earlier at $23.94. I bought 41 shares, $1,000. What time is this at? It already got, this morning was crazy. All these shorted stocks were going crazy. And I was kind of, my theory was that it was because the shorters were starting to cover on these in preparation for GME, because GME didn't move at all, just did its same zero volume flat today until the market sold off with that Biden news. But all these other ones that were running, you know, 2 months ago were going crazy green, but then in the last 2 months have just sold off hard. We're running up today, so we picked it up like right here. You know, indicators look good, MACD look good, RSI was good. Yesterday it had this bump up and then kind of a bull flag and then set up this new higher floor. Then today it was going, and I'm like, this thing has a ton of upside potential. So I jumped into it right here, and then I basically was holding it. I saw it here, and then it was kind of holding on the VWAP, and I expected it to go again. Then that news came out right about here, and I sold it. So I sold off the rest of the position. I don't know, I think we made like $200 on it though. Not bad. And then I sold Clove on the TD account. Oh man, eBet. That's crazy. I maybe should have sold more. We'll see. This could be just a short-term little thing. eBet was looking good today, and yeah, it sold off with that news and hasn't come back. Let's see. Yeah, this is when the market sold off right here. Roblox sold off. GME, yep. Might be overreaction. Tomorrow might bounce, but I think we're probably going to be trending down until once there's more news about it, it'll probably hit the market. We've got some hedge for it. UVXY calls, buy puts, TLT calls. Not a whole lot. I mean, because if this is just an overreaction, then I just burned money. But if this isn't, and you know, UVXY is up at $50 in a week or two, then these will be worth a lot. And same with TLT. And I've got some time on those, so even if we don't get a sell-off or a big correction in the market from this, I'm still happy to have some of this exposure just because of GME and what it could do to the market. So if nothing else, the shakeup from a big short squeeze, I'll be able to hopefully profit on the UVXY. Long term today, ended up coming down. We're up quite a bit. And yeah, then everything pretty much sold off. Corsair was looking good. It was like 2-day green in a row, and then it sold off. So yeah, basically there's just the momentum thing, that these all have momentum green, but you want to go with the momentum. If the market's going down, you want to find plays that are overvalued and coming down. So not to say you can't get green days when the overall market's red, but it's better to go with the momentum. And I think Corsair, I think it's still good. It has earnings May 4th, so should be starting to have an earnings run up here. Just kind of expecting. Hopefully earnings are crazy because we've got calls and I want them to do well. But I sold out all my credit spreads except for the GME one, just because market is a bit uncertain right now. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's kind of a bummer. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't want to move to Puerto Rico where there's no capital gains. Your first $10 million capital gains lifetime should be zero tax. I saw one of these guys actually. Where was it? People earn more than 1 million pay tax. Yep. So, hey, we passed 1,000 subs. Good news. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate all the subs. Appreciate the thumbs up. I'm trying to get approval from YouTube now, so I'll be able to post community posts and keep you guys updated more often that way instead of just videos. But yeah, if you've been enjoying the content or learning anything from it, make sure to sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. And we will see. These plays I made today, UBXY, TLT, SPY, these, you know, don't think it's too early or too late. Because these, I mean, this could take a year to really come to fruition, honestly. But yeah, this is the beginning. And these short-term plays, I paid a little premium for them. I mean, these SPY calls, they're up 72%. At one point, they're up like 130%. I didn't want to sell them yet because SPY might keep selling off. I've got till next, was that Monday? So let's see, yeah, April 26th. That's Monday. Might sell some tomorrow. Yeah, probably. GME, I'm gonna keep waiting on. I need a lot of price action, a lot of volume, then I'm gonna buy those calls. If tomorrow, Friday, looks like this, I'm gonna wait all day, and then towards market close, I will get some calls for next week just to have exposure in case over the weekend is when it's beginning to happen. Appreciate it, guys. Follow us on Twitter at HappyMoneyYT. This is where I actually, if you check this out, so I was talking about Corsair because Corsair is dope. But then right here, 115. So I've said Biden proposed crazy cap gains tax, SPY puts. I was at 115. So that was right here. Boom. So we caught it pretty early. And yeah, if I wanted to flip those SPY puts, I could have made a quick 100% on them, but I didn't put a whole lot into it. But this is looking pretty weak into the close. We've got 10 minutes. And I mean, on the hourly chart, if you're just looking at TA, lower high than that one. Not really lower low, but definitely lower high. And on the daily, yeah, lower high, of course, and MACD's about to cross over. So my call credit spread on SPY should be good. This expires next week also. This is what is this one? 319 max profit. So make money in the market going both ways. Only thing that sucks on the downturns is the long term looks ugly, but make money on the downward side, and you can feed the long term and buy at those cheap prices. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out.